Hi, this is jppresents. This is a time-lapse making of for my game Life in Space and how to get rid of it for the LibgdxJam. My idea was to make a round-based game, and I started off by doing some art in Inkscape, and I stuck to this art throughout the whole project. I did the weapon flip animation there and designed the alien and the general feel of it. And then I'm here getting the LibgdX set up. I hadn't done that for a while and it wasn't too smooth, but now creating a new project takes all of 2 minutes. And here we see me creating the tile map for the game. I tried some stuff that didn't work and then settled on a pretty basic tile map. I'm using Tiled as a level editor. And now I start to program, and I started off with making a light system. And this light system is done with the help from a tutorial from Orange Pixel. He's a fellow jammer and a game dev. And yeah, it wasn't too easy to get it to render correctly. I had some problems with scaling and the viewport and the camera of the light. And this was my first time using an off-screen buffer to render anything. And after getting the lights to render and getting the player and the enemies on screen and the map on screen, at this point I'm creating some UI elements in Inkscape. I produced most of my assets when I noticed that I need them, just-in-time production. And here you can see I'm starting to do collision and pathfinding on the map. That's why there's the ASCII output in my debug window, where I checked that my collision algorithm was finding the right spots. And after that, a few quick audio effects with Audacity and implemented combat into the game, so you can shoot at the aliens and they can attack you. From time to time I had to make new animations for stuff that came up. And here you can see I'm creating the health bar and the action bar. And the heart that you quickly saw didn't make it in because it was not sci-fi enough. Here's where I was implementing combat. There you quickly saw the death animation. I tried to change some of the aliens. And here you can see for the first time I tried to make my game run in its HTML5 using GVT. I had some problems with that at first, but in the end it went smoothly. Here I'm building another part of the tile set. Only Mars was too boring, so I went and built a Mars station into the tile set. At this point I noticed that Texture Packer reordered my tiles when repacking a different number of them, and the solution is setting it to grid mode, but I had to redo my level. Here I implement my text display. I use a 9-patch box for the big text box and a bitmap font that I made with Hero to do it. Here we see some improvements I made. I created a muzzle flash for the weapons and I implemented health packs and other upgrades. This yellow star animation when picking up a weapon didn't make it into the game because, well, it didn't look that good. I went with a yellow light effect instead. Here I'm still tweaking the pickups and the pickup effects. And here I'm making all the different weapons that are in the game. And here I'm creating the menu for my game, and this was the first time I used Scene 2D and skins, so That was a new experience. And when the menu was up and running, I noticed that I definitely need a background, so I'm making this here. Stars and a planet. Always posting to the blog in between, making some new sound effects. And here I'm making the teleport in animation and the teleport out animations on starting and ending levels. This was a picture for the ending of the game. Here I'm designing levels and trying out stuff. And here all the console windows are me trying to make the Android build work and to get the HTML build working again. And then at the last minute, practically, I made another feature that was shooting turrets, shooting aliens, and also keycards and doors that are unlocked with the keycards. And then some more level design, a clearer level goal, the teleporter that you have to get to, and some updates to the UI skin. The last thing I did is working on the text and putting in the voice work my wife did. And that's pretty much it. I hope you had as much fun in the LibgdxJam as I had. I'm looking forward to playing all your games. See you!